The emergency room and residency colleagues of Dr. Tamara O'Neal gathered just beyond where she was shot to pay tribute to a colleague who they said was absolutely patient-focused and a sister in a family of professionals. That shared sense of purpose, her colleague said, was real. One of her best friends on staff said what happened will change the way that she practices medicine.
Just being aware that, people aren't always telling us what's going on behind the scenes, and we need to be sensitive and, inquire, and especially with women. And, people, especially black women, they think we're strong and that we are resilient, but there are things that are happening behind the scenes that we don't often speak on. And Tamara is a testament to that, and I think we just need to be more supportive and more aware.
Dr. Cobb saying that she really did not have an idea that her colleague, Dr. O'Neal, might have been having some trouble with this ex-relationship. That being said, the other issue coming out from the hospital tonight was a press release going through who the victims were here and extolling their virtues, and also talking very clearly that something needs to be done about unfettered access to guns to prevent tragedies like this from happening again. That is coming again from Mercy Hospital.
Is the president of the National Medical Association, the largest group of black doctors, Dr. Niva Lubin-Johnson. She is there in Chicago, and in fact, she has been on the staff at Mercy Hospital for 30 years. Dr. Johnson, first of all, just such a sad story. And again, here you have this black woman becomes an emergency room physician. She's out there doing her best, and she loses her life because some guy has this constant issue with domestic violence.
Good evening, Roland, and thank you so much for having me this evening. It's truly a tragedy. I did not know her, but I wish I had. From what I've heard about her today, she is someone that I hope we all aspire to be. She was a leader in her church, director of her church choir, and also had a program where she donated school supplies to disadvantaged primary grade children, Dr. Tamara O'Neal. And so, my condolences to her and her family. My heart aches for all the families of those killed yesterday, but also to the patients, the staff, and my colleagues at Mercy Hospital.
You are calling on Governor-elect J.B. Pritzker to enact stricter gun control laws. Now, we know, of course, Chicago, they had their gun law that was challenged. I'm just trying to understand, how can this guy have this history when it comes to abusive behavior with women, yet was still able to buy a gun legally and get a concealed gun permit?
And I think that's one of the things that needs to be done. One of the things that needs to be done for sensible gun reform. I mean, somebody who had a restraining order taken out on them should not be given the honor and the privilege of being a gun owner. And I think that's one of the things that can be done. And I bet, I'm saying the legislature needs to pass some legislation that he can sign, so we'll have some sensible gun reform. Not only did he have this restraining order, but he also was cited, although not charged, for sending unending texts to an ex-girlfriend. And also, he was put out of the fire academy for aggressive behavior towards women.
Well, it is certainly an absolutely sad story. 3 people are dead. The gunman took his own life as well. And it is sickening to actually think about. And we certainly, our prayers certainly go to Dr. O'Neal's family, as well as the other folks who lost their lives as well. Dr. Johnson, will keep us abreast of what happens with the governor-elect there. Anything we can do to help, please let us know.
I will definitely do that, and thank you again so much for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity. God bless, and happy Thanksgiving to you and all your viewers.
Appreciate it. Malik, I want to start with you. Again, I know people out there